Do you want to take your prints to the next level and tired of waiting for 24 hours for a multicolor print to finish, or you just hate the waste? Have you thought about using vinyl stickers to enhance your 3D prints? That is really easy to do with the S1 from PixCut. Today we're going to definitely dive into this product, unbox it, review it, and show how it can complement 3D prints right after this.
Welcome to the show that sets your mind free. Tech and gadgets, 3D surprise. Captain Creativity. Oh, this is like to have your with David's guiding light, inventions spark and take their flight.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Captain Creativity. I am your host, David Merrill. And not too long ago, Liene reached out to me and said, hey, we have this cool product that just came out. Would you like to review it? And so they're not a sponsor. They sent it to me and they said, tell us what you think and do a review on it. And I said to myself, you know what would be really cool is what if we were to use this with 3D prints? And not too long ago, Frank from Frankly Built did an amazing project of putting together this really cool one-piece boat. And during that process, he even says like, hey, look, one, you're putting this thing together and you want to get that logo onto the sail. You know, you don't have to go the multicolor solution. You can actually go and just get a sticker. And then I said, wow, yeah, this thing could do it. Why don't we do just that? Let's see how it looks. And that's what we did. Okay, let's get right into it. Okay, so first thing we have over here, a box that looks like it has our cartridge and our paper in it. So let's open this up and then put it to the side. Right, so what we have in here is 4x6, 18 sheets of photo paper. We also have a 4x7, 18 sheets sticker paper for printing and cutting. So this is your print cut paper. Ah, that's your cartridge. So here you can see there's just one cartridge, really easy. We're gonna just put that to the side for now. We have an instruction manual, put that to the side as well. Okay, power cord. All right, very long cable, so that's nice. And let's take out the product. Hey, so that's pretty cute, nice and compact. Yeah, really nice. Okay, so here is the front cover, and I could see over there, there's the cutter right at the front over here. So we're gonna go ahead and remove this tape. Okay. Let's see, anything else jammed in there? No, that's good. So we could actually just put that cover back on now. And yeah, it's magnetic, so it comes off really easily. Let's take a look at the back, okay. So here, if you take a look, this black thing is the tray. We could definitely take off the plastic part over here and over here. Okay, so if we take a look at the tray, it kind of snaps open like this, and then you could go ahead and put your photo paper or your sticker paper, and then you close it up. And then once you're closed up, you put it right here on the bottom. Nice, that's it, that's really easy. Now on the side here, you can notice over here there's a USB-C port and a power port, and then over here is where we're gonna put our cartridge. All right, so let's go ahead and load up this cartridge over here. As you can see here, the sticker is facing up, black over here. These two holes over here are going in. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and just put it right in, and that's it. See how easy that was? Look, and if I wanna release it to do maintenance, I just lift up that yellow piece, I pull it out, and I replace it with a new one. Really simple. That's it. Very easy. Okay, so when using their paper, you could see over here that this is the back side, this is the high gloss side, and all we gotta do is kind of just push that back, and that's it. And now we're gonna go ahead and press this button over here, and I'm gonna turn it on. There you go. So at this point, we're ready to load up our software onto our mobile app. We're going to scan the QR code or go to their website, and we're going to install the Liene photo app. All right, so now that the app is installed, we're going to, and I'm just going to sign in with my Facebook account. That's the easiest for me, and you join the user experience or not. And now you're ready to add your printer. So you're gonna click add printer, and you're gonna do PixCut. So now all we're gonna do is going to turn on our printer, make sure it's turned on. You'll see a blinking blue there, and then you'll hit next. You're gonna go ahead and turn on the permissions. And sure enough, right away, you see Liene PixCut pops right up, and we're gonna hit connect. At that point, we're now successfully connected, and we can start our first project. So we could go right down here to Canvas. That's an easy one, and we're under 4x7 sticker paper. If we were gonna do photos, we could go right over here instead, but we're gonna stick with sticker paper for now. And now we're gonna go to Canvas. Now at this point, it's gonna prompt you for all sorts of permissions, and just go through it and make sure you give it the necessary permissions to access your library if you wanna be able to upload photos from your phone. If you do limited access, I found that it doesn't give you access to all of your photo library, so I did allow all, and that gave me access to all my albums. Okay, so once you're in there, you're gonna go ahead and you'll see 4x7 sticker paper and then 4x6 photo paper. So we're not doing photo paper, we're gonna stick with sticker paper for now. And if you wanna go straight to a regular canvas, we're gonna hit canvas. And now we're gonna go ahead and upload some logos or photos, etc. Another cool thing you could do is you could always go into ChatGPT and even create your own decals really easily. I'm gonna create one right now on the fly. So here we go, we're gonna see if that comes out. So here's a really cool way to leverage AI in ChatGPT. So getting started, really simple. You could go straight over to your canvas and you can easily start uploading up images. As you can see over here, I have tons of different images. I have a One Piece logo. That's really easy to do. We'll use that in a moment. And I can go ahead and hit AI background remove, which is a great way just to get rid of your background right on the fly and make it sticker ready. Perfect. So we'll leave that. We'll move that to the top. So I can add all kinds of different things. And I really want to put as much as I can onto this sticker sheet. So you want to maximize your space here. And of course, you have all kinds of editing tools like cropping, flipping, adjusting, positioning, and you even have a huge library, I think over 8,000 templates and elements. Here you have tons of different things here, from animals to nature, holidays, decorative elements. They just have so many things in here. And where you don't have, you could either find online or you can go to AI or something like ChatGPT and create your own images. So now let's say I want to go ahead and I want to add some text. That's really easy. I could just type it in, Captain Creativity, and now I can go to the different types of fonts I want. So let's say I'm going to go with that. That's a nice font. But I am going to change that to white. Okay, so now I'm going to go to effects, and here I could put in a stroke and put in black, and now that text comes out really nicely, and I can resize it proportionally, and that will end up printing as one sticker, which is great. So now when you're all done, we're going to go ahead and hit make it, and literally we just hit this one button here and we are good to go. So let's do it. Boop, there it is. It's in the task. Now, what's really great about the app is you can actually upgrade things like firmware, etc. I didn't even upgrade the firmware. I've been using it without the latest software, but right here you could do over-the-air pushes for the firmware, which is fantastic. There we go. Let's take a look at that. Remember, I told you it goes through that 4-layer sublimation process. So here we are. It's now going through, I think, the 3rd layer, and then eventually it's going to put a coating over it as well. And then it's going to come out the other side and it's going to start cutting. Now, at any point, if you want to know what it's doing, you can actually look right at the app, and the app will tell you now it's laminating. Okay, so now it's laminating, and you can see it's being pushed out, and this is that laminate that it put over the paper, and now it's going to go out the other side and it's going to start cutting. In fact, I want to see, could we even see it doing this? Oh, that is so cool. There it is. So you can actually see what it's doing by removing this. There's no, you don't have to have this on, but it's probably safer. And there it is. Look how fast it's cutting it. That is really fast. That is pretty impressive. And it's coming right out. Super fast, super easy, comes right out. All done. Look at that. That is just so cool. So I found this excellent project to put decals on. It's from Printables by a creator called Angry Squirrel, and it's the TARDIS from Doctor Who. So at this point, I want to combine 3D printing with the decals. So I've gone ahead and I printed out the TARDIS parts, and now it's time to put some decals on it. So I'll go to the app and I'll start resizing things so that they'll fit on the print. Okay, now that I've put together my decals, I am ready to cut them out. So let's go ahead and cut. Okay, so we are now printing out that part, and it's going through the different phases. We did the yellow, now we're on the magenta. All right, so now it's cutting out on this side, and we're gonna apply them to the TARDIS. Oh man, that's great. All right, so we have our sheet here. We're gonna go ahead and put on the sticker. Nice. So I found that sometimes the decals, if it's on a wider surface, a larger surface, they apply a lot better. But sometimes when you have very small pieces, you actually might want to go ahead and put in a little bit of adhesive, a little bit of glue or something on there. Now, you know, with the Liene, it's not only just for vinyl stickers, it's also for photo paper as well. So you can definitely just use the photo paper, cut out the pictures that you need, and then you could just apply them right on there and they'll just go right on. Now, one thing I will definitely say, not all adhesives are the same. I will tell you that with the stock photo, I needed to apply a little bit of adhesive on the backing to really make it stick. And so here I am just putting on that sign there. That is the free for public use sign right there. All right, so now that is in. That looks pretty good. And we got this side going, this side going, this side going, and we have one last one. Overall, I'm really happy how this came out. I could definitely do a little bit better. And I've learned a lot now about using decals and 3D prints. I'm definitely going to go deeper into this and see if different finishes or different materials, whether you go with PLA with a matte finish or silk finish, if that's going to have any kind of impact, or whether you go with PETG, but that's a separate video. And I'll update you guys in shorts and other things like that. But anyway, overall, I was very happy. I think that this was really, really awesome. So one major tip that I'm going to definitely say will come in handy is sometimes you say, okay, I made a mistake, or I'm just going to use the top part, and then you say, oh, I have a lot of space left over, and you think, oh, well, I'm just going to run it through the system again and fill in stickers in the blank spaces. You can't do that. And I want to give total credit to Gabby Witt, a friend and colleague in STEM education, who pointed this out and actually figured out what the problem was. We actually did a sticker of hers, and we did originally 2 stickers of like 2 cats on the top, and then we said, oh, we have plenty of space. Let's reuse the sticker and put it through. And it came out horribly. We didn't understand what was happening. And then she had this brilliant idea. She says, you know what? I think the issue is because it puts on the coating and it doesn't adhere well. And she's 100% right, which means you cannot just add more stickers later. So when you do this, you got to make sure you fill it up because you can't reuse them. And that's something that I just wanted to share. So this product is not just great for makers, but it's also perfect for anyone who's trying to create stickers. And it just so happens my wife, Samantha Brinn, who is a talented indie romance author, loves doing stickers for her readers. And typically she goes online and buys these stickers. I think that she's gonna love this. So I'm gonna pack it up right now and show it to her because I think that this is gonna make her life so much easier. All right, let's pack it up. ready to go.
Okay, I am now a person who prints their own stickers. And if you know me or you know anything about authors, especially indie authors, romance indie authors, we print a lot of stickers. We love them, readers love them, everybody loves them. So I am using this little photo like sticker printer. It's very tiny and it is so cool. So I'm printing stickers of my book covers and it is so freaking cool. It prints like in color layers. So like you'll see it's gonna come back out and like with every layer it gets clearer and clearer. And then it's gonna take them back in and it's gonna cut them. So it'll cut like around the stickers so that they can be peeled off. There are my babies and now they're stickers. Okay, and the cool thing, okay, so here you can see, here's the sticker and here's the actual book cover. The cool thing is they're like really, really, really easy to get off, even though, see, I'm doing this one-handed. See, print it off. And now I can put the sticker there. So they're really, really easy to do. Isn't that cool?
So as you can see, my wife made very good use of this. And now she could give out like a whole sheet and you have a bunch of different stickers on there. One thing that is not yet available, and I did reach out to Liene about this, is the fact that it doesn't cut around the perimeter. So you can't like just kind of give people a sticker with the backing on. You kind of have to either give them a sheet or cut it up. I know that they are working on it. They said it was something that they are looking into, but as to when that will be available, I don't know. But right now you cannot cut around. Overall, I was really happy with the quality. I think they came out fantastic. But either way, this thing is an amazing cutting machine. It is a great sticker machine, and it definitely can help you in your 3D printing projects. So I really think that this is a fantastic unit. So the PixCut S1 has a lot of key features, and here are some of them. Ultimately, you could see it's got this beautiful all-in-one design and allows you to print and cut. You could do all of this in under 2 minutes, and it really cuts down on the workflow. It uses a 4-layer thermal dye sublimation process to allow you to automatically print, laminate, and do the cut sequence. Now, it also has some really cool AI-powered smart features in there, such as AI auto cutting, which automatically detects the image edges and generates cutting paths. And you don't have to do that manual anymore, it just does it perfectly. There's also over 8,000 free templates available from this massive library of designs and elements. And then there's, of course, the autosave. So you'll never lose your work if you're literally in the middle of something and you switched out of your app and you go back into it. Don't worry, it would have autosaved. Let's talk about durability and quality. So the first thing is that its output is fully waterproof. It's not just resistant, but it's actual waterproof, scratch resistant, fade resistant. It's got that UV resistant built into the paper. When it comes to speed and efficiency, they boast a 59-second print speed. A complete sticker could definitely be done in under 2 minutes. And now, when it comes to the cartridge system, they have a single cartridge system that's easy to replace. It doesn't require multiple color cartridges, and this one cartridge is super easy to pop in and out. And the capacity for each cartridge is 36 prints. So who is this product meant for? Well, for STEM educators, this is excellent for all kinds of classroom-ready projects. There's no complex setup required. It's kid-safe, there's no toxic materials, and it's durable enough for consistent school use. For the 3D printing community, I think that this is a game changer in adding full color details to your single color prints. For makers, ultimately, at the end of the day, this is cost-effective solution versus going the multicolor printing route. When it came to the usage of the system, just having everything so easily done through the mobile app is really cool. It definitely is a true all-in-one solution in a compact space, allowing you to have everything from cutting to printing all in one solution, and it really eliminates the need for going from machine to machine in your workflow process. I think at the end of the day, this is just such a perfect blend of tech and creativity for the STEM community and maker community overall. So if you want to go ahead and print this out yourself, all you got to do is just go to printables. I'm going to include the link in the description below. I want to thank Angry Squirrel, the creator of this project, and thank you for sharing. I've also gone ahead and included some other links for some other projects that also can blend vinyl stickers or decals as well. Galactic Armory, they have a great Scout Trooper helmet, and they have files for you to print out that you could then use the PixCut to create your decals for. You have also another cool project that is a Star Trek tricorder. I'm going to include the link in the description below for that project as well. So right now I'm actually in my kids' makerspace, or at least the one that I'm putting together for them. It's still a work in progress, but as you can see, the Liene PixCut S1 is right here. Obviously, the kids saw what I did with it, what my wife did with it, and of course they want to play with it as well. So it's really great for everyone. Anyway, this is where it's going to end up likely living, to be fair for everyone, so that no one fights over it. At the end of the day, whether you're a maker slash hobbyist slash 3D printing professional or a STEM teacher, and you're looking to make decals for your projects or just stickers to give away, this PixCut S1 by Liene is fantastic. I highly recommend it. It does cost $299. I believe if you go to their website, you can get upwards of 10% off on your first order, and you can find the links in the description below. I also want to thank Polymaker, who've actually sent me filament in the past, and I've used it on this project. They actually have some amazing sales going on right now as well, and I'm going to put a link in the description below. If you want to get that blue that I used for the TARDIS, it is the Polylite PLA Pro, and it is the regular blue color right over there. Anyway, that's our show for today. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and click that bell. We have a lot of new unboxings. We got the Prusa XL to unbox. We have the Bamboo Lab H2D. We have a lot of upcoming cool projects and unboxings coming your way. So anyway, stay tuned and happy printing.